Lil Durk get arrested and put into a preceding indictment, man. So what have you seen about this situation lately, man?
Man, G, you know what's so crazy, Witty, man? Like, it's been honestly, like, surreal. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like, and they've been locked up for weeks now. It's still kind of surreal. It's, like, shocking. Just from being from the rack, I'm just going off, like, what it feel like out here for everybody in this city to get that news and see that happen. You know what I'm saying? It got the streets, it got everything in the city, like, up in arms. Everybody, like, shocked and surprised. A lot of people hurt. A lot of people feeling a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? But it's been crazy. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like it's been something that even me, like knowing these people, and like knowing that what people are part of, it's still shocking, bro. Like I don't think like it's not really imaginable. It's imaginable, but it's not real. It don't really set in until some charges come down. You know what I'm saying? And when the charges come down, and you see people getting snatched by the feds and booked at airports and all that, for like it's real, for bro. Like
Now, what's crazy about this situation is this is the second time that you've kind of had people that you were associated with who have been through this, man. At first, we had the O Block 5 or the O Block 6 situation, and that was a federal case that was picked up for the shooting of FBG Duck. Now you have a situation where Lil Durk is brought in with 5 other alleged OTF affiliates, and they're being charged in a superseding indictment for the shooting death of Quando Rondo's cousin, a guy by the name of Lil Pap. So this is a crazy, crazy situation, and it's causing a lot of attention online, or I should say, a lot of media attention from the mainstream media because of the high level of an artist that Lil Durk is, man. So you're saying for you personally, it feels like an L for the city, or it feels like a loss?
man, it feel like a loss for the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, bro, because unfortunately, like when you get a bigger smirk, man, you dictate a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot is affected. Like I was telling people, even Young Boy and Smirk, like these niggas not getting along affected the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand, bro. These two platinum plaque, 100,000 first week, Grammy nominated type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when they not working and they beefing, you got guys who ain't working with one or the other because they rock with one or the other. So now, when I say it affect the world, because we not even getting the music we could have got, because not only is Durk and Young Boy ain't working together, but niggas who rock with Young Boy scared to work with Durk, and niggas who rock with Durk scared to work with Young Boy. So it's a lot of music that ain't even getting made that would have affected the world in a positive way or in just a big way, period, that ain't even getting made because of this. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't even just a loss for the city. The city, it's I don't know if it could be a bigger loss. If we talking about the culture wise, you know what I'm saying? The only person you could take bigger than this or mean more is soul. You know what I'm saying? Like this can't be no bigger. Honestly, it can't be no bigger of a shock or a loss for the city. But my thing is, this a worldwide thing that's gonna affect everything. You know what I'm saying? Because when, like I say, when you become that important, bro, like these ain't just guys who got clout, but when they drop, they selling 20,000 first week or something like no, these is perennial big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like these is guys who everybody go out their way to get on songs with. You know what I'm saying? Like so, and they both real street guys too. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people really was like not working with one or the other or rocking with one or the other, bro, because they know it's that real with both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it ain't even just like a shock for the city. That goes without saying. You know what I'm saying? But the world, man, the world gonna miss this on phone. Like,
And you made some very, very valid points, man. During the beef, there was obviously a split in the industry where either you mess with the Quando Rondo NBA Youngboy side or you mess with the Lil Durk side. You know what I mean? And people were not crossing those, or mixing up in between that at all, man. It was just basically everybody was playing their part and staying on their side, almost like it was like the East Coast, West Coast beef all over again or something like that. But this time it's just broken down into cliques and who you cool with and who you vibe with and who you make music with. But what's crazy also about this indictment is the fact that, Lil Durk, there's been a lot of allegations about his moves before he got arrested. So it was reported that Lil Durk had made purchases at 3 separate airports to try to take flights out of town after the first group of guys that got arrested a week prior.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What do you now? I hate to ask this question in a crazy way, but rock with me. Now, do you think that there'll be any way for Lil Durk to say, hey man, I was just something that I was doing because I might have just took a trip and I tried to replan the trip? Is there any way of talking his way out of that without making it look like he wasn't trying to flee?
I'm pretty sure it is. Like when you got a guy who like life is taking flights, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he overbooked, maybe he underbooked, maybe, like playing something when he was supposed to be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like playing I was supposed to been in, Dubai, but now I'm gonna go to Italy, you know what I'm saying? Or something, like I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just saying like his life is built on taking flights. So anything with him taking a flight, I feel like is arguable. Just off the simple fact that's how he make his money. Dirk probably take 15 flights a month, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he probably takes so many flights, man. I ain't gonna lie, his booking agent or his road manager probably tired of booking. I'm phoning him, like I ain't gonna lie, like shorty booked up. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even like he is dry or slow for him. Like anything with a booking or a flight booking, man, Smirk booked everywhere for so many things, man. You just argue in court, man. I accepted 3 shows in 3 different countries that same night. I had to be at all 3 spots. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tried to book me over there, and over there. You know what I'm saying? And I had all these trips set up whole time. It was on the same day. You know what I'm saying? Like who gonna say that's Bop on phone them? You know what I'm saying? Like really, who could really say that, bro? I'm telling you, like I done overbooked myself before. Like I had 2 places to be in 2 different cities in one day. Like sometimes you just be tweaking or something. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie, anything with a flight, bro. I feel like because his job description and how high he is, not just because he a rapper, be the hot rapper, one of the hottest. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's something that could be argued and pushed back to the side.
Now, there's a lot of discussion online about the strength of the case against Lil Durk. A lot of people feel like a lot of the things they have against him are weak. And there was something that I wanted to talk about before we get into the conspirators, and if you know any of them or whatnot. But there was a post that I seen today. It was made by Poetic Flacco, and he made a post that just it had me scratching my head. He actually said this. He said that Lil Durk, like he doesn't see the case against Lil Durk working because it seems loose. Because even in the indictment that they have, they never talked about a price for the alleged murder for hire. So how can there be a murder for hire plot listed in the indictment when there's no price? Murder for hire includes a price even in the definition of the charge, which was fair to say. What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that for 100%. Because even when you heard, like going back to like the O Block 6 case, you know what I'm saying? When they brought up murder or murder for hire or like it being, even though it wasn't a hire, murder for hire, federal wise, they kind of in trial Rock made it as such because they tried to basically say that folks them was rewarded $100 for what happened to that man. You know what I'm saying? And O Block changed. So it was like they was basically saying like this came as a result of that happening in the shorty. You know what I'm saying? And they was breaking up a price. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, I want to say I agree with Poetic Flacco on it, but also it's early. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing about these things, we don't even know all the co-conspirators yet. We just know they exist. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know names or nothing. We speculate and jam and all that, but we don't really know nothing but that it's other people on the case and other people that, we don't know but what they revealing. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I'm not even sure what all they have. You know what I'm saying? To be acting like, oh, they don't got this and that. That's all I'm saying because it's still early. I ain't gonna say they case weak yet because, bro, I don't know what case they have. They only giving out information they want us to know. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Like,
That
so
is true. And what was released by the Department of Justice read like kind of like an essay, you know what I'm saying? And it just listed basic stuff.
yeah.
But I mean, there's different things like there's the indictment, the actual indictment is making its rounds online and people are picking it apart. So he's saying that he read through the indictment and he didn't see those things. But we will see. We will see because like you said, all this stuff is going to come out in court, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just remember, like, you gotta know how the feds do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they tactics, you know, like, dealing with the O Block 6 stuff is just another thing that just showed me, like, they will, it's a gradual thing with them. Like, they'll put something out there for y'all to dissect, and deeper we get into the case, the more and more it getting on and on, it's gonna be more and more things revealed. And cause you know, I think what the feds do, bro, they try to also win the public opinion court. You know what I'm saying? They try to make the world hate you too. Like, not just the court system. They want the world to know what you did, and so the world can cook you before the jury cook you, folks. I ain't gonna lie, like,
which is a little messed up because there's supposed to be laws to protect against that, you know? You're supposed to get your day in court, but the way that social media is set up, you can get cooked by social media before you ever step your day in that courtroom.
Yeah, because you gotta remember how the feds work, bro. They build their name off making basically cop out, folk. You know what I'm saying? Because they try to beat a nigga mentally and physically to the ground to the point where he feel like, man, look, they got me red-handed on this case, folk. The world know what I did and the judge know what I did. If I don't take this time or take this offer, I'm gonna go to trial and they gonna crack me. So what the feds do, I feel like they try to instill fear in you through public consumption and through the court system. For you go through them buildings, for you going to court and there, all the courtrooms big and brown, they look like the courtrooms on TV. You seen niggas get 50 years for, you know what I'm saying? Like they it's like the Fed building got a different mystique in it, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, unlimited budget, man. Like they can fight you until
like when you go in when you step through their halls, nigga Larry Hoover and big some of the biggest niggas in the world have been tried on these courts, folks. So they different, folks. And I feel like they try to win you through public consumption, folks. If we wait another 3-4 months, folks, they gonna try to have stuff out here floating, facts out here that's floating around that's gonna make it seem like them people never come home. You know what I'm saying?
And you speaking facts because remember in the O Block case, they actually had informants popping out the woodworks. Yeah, Trench's News jumped out of there. He was already a YouTuber at the time.
And we didn't even know these people, bro. We didn't know none of these. And this was later down the line. When it first happened in the first couple of months and all that, we didn't know none of that. As it got to rolling and rolling and rolling, all you get to see, oh yeah, this and that and this and that. And whoa. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just play. We seen this before. Like, we and you right now pointing out the similarities. Like, so that just lets you know, like, it's going to be the same thing. We wait it out. We going to know what they know or what they think they know. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna wait. I'm gonna just wait. You know what I'm saying? But I hope that's the facts. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, I have not seen no prices, and that is a good point. Like, if it's a murder for hire, you have to be paid or some type of way, or some type of way you have to be hired or paid to do something. You know what I'm saying? So that is a good valid point, but you know, with the feds, you don't know what they know or what they are or what they have until it's time to go. Boy, the feds don't even reveal they witnesses, folks. You don't even know who even telling on you in the feds until you really about to go on trial. Like, literally, it won't be in your paperwork or nothing for until you really finna go to trial and everything gotta really come out. Like, niggas be finding out 3 weeks before they go to trial that this the person that. This the actual identity of these people, folks. Like,
yeah, they're really good at that.
Yeah, bro. Really yeah, and a lot of niggas that ain't go to trial through the feds don't even know who told on them, folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even know who a witness on their cases or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and like we said, they got all that money to hide witnesses, bury them in the system, do all sorts of different things, man. It's different when you playing with the feds, right?
Yeah, it's definitely different, bro. That's one thing my pops told me. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different ball game. The feds don't even give you years, bro. They give you months and send you to the back and let you count it on your own. That's why I give you 275 months. You gotta go like, to the back and just like you know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta count 275 months. Like what is that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're like, man, I ain't never getting out of this joint.
Yeah, like that is just like why y'all even do that? Like, bro, just tell him he got 50 years so he know what's going on. You done made this man. You done made this man do a math lesson after he got cracked on photo. He now he in the back counting his fingers. Telling me,
And it sound way worse. I ain't gonna lie, it sound way worse with the months.